This video is a continuation on the series of belief that was started by Are You Talking to Me 2's video called The Question, which was followed by The Answer, which was followed by the point. And of course there were a few other replies. All these videos have one theme, and it's about the theme of belief. And the original question from the original video was a very simple question, but a very hard one to answer, which was, can you change your belief? Some people said yes, some people said no. Are You Talking to Me 2 said, no, you cannot change your belief in a short amount of time by the sheer power of your will, to which I agreed. But I did say that yes, you can change your belief by adding the dimension of time. Now all this made me think, and thinking is a dangerous pastime, by the way. And let's just start by using the definition of belief now, so that everybody, we can all start on the same foot here. Now, my definition of belief, there are many definitions on many dictionaries, but I'm using the simplest one I found, the one that is the most basic, because this video is called Basics of Belief, according to me. So, here comes the definition. Belief: to think that something is true. Just that. No more than that, no less than that. Okay, so once more. Belief: to think that something is true. Now, this video is not about faith. It's not about religion. It's not about atheism. It's not about theism. It's not about agnosticism. It's not about all these things. All this video is about is the basic concepts of belief. How we acquire them and how we modify them. Of course, my point of view on all this. How do we acquire and change beliefs? They work on the same principle. They're not that different from each other. And I was thinking that, well, all these things, all these beliefs change or are acquired by using 4 different factors. Now, factor number 1, your physical environment. Things that you can see, things that you can smell, things that you can hear, things that you can touch, and things that you can taste. Well, not everything, but things, okay. Factor number 2, your social environment. What people say to you, what you notice other people doing around you, and your discussion with other people. Factor number 3, yourself, your thinking self, what you think about. And factor number 4. Now, factor number 4 is the most debatable one. At first, I did not want to put it in, but I had many friends and some family members to which this was actually the most profound belief-changing factor. And I'm going to call this one spirituality. Now, if you're religious and you want to think of it as God, or if you want to think of it as a divine being or divine beings, depending on your point of view, or if you're more scientifically minded, you can just attach the tag of unexplained phenomena. Whichever, it all comes up to spirituality. Kind of. This one is the most debatable one. So, how do we acquire and change beliefs? Right. Now, for the sake of this discussion, I'm going to make 2 new words. A noun and an adjective, because I do not want to have any correlations, or I don't want to taint any minds about, oh, this word means that, Don't want that. So, the noun is grunka. It does not mean anything in French, English, or Japanese, and I don't think it means anything in any other languages, but if it does, I'm sorry. The point is that this is a new word that means nothing. Also, the adjective is zor, zorish. Now, once again, it doesn't mean anything in any languages that I know of. If it does, it's purely accidental. Now, how do we acquire or change beliefs? Now, I'm going to start with the belief that through the words I made up, which is a grunka is zorish. Now, how do I acquire or change this belief? Factor number 1, my physical environment. I could see a grunka. I could smell or smell, hear, or even taste a grunka, or feel one. And then I can find it to be zorish. Therefore, I start to believe or change a belief that a grunka is Zorish. Second factor, which is a social environment. Hey, I could have my friends, a teacher, parents, people that I know, strangers, neighbors, tell me that grunkas are Zorish. Perhaps they're right. I'm thinking about this and hey, it may change or I may even acquire beliefs about that. 3. Self. Myself, the way I think. I see a grunka or I know about a grunka and I think about this. I ponder and ponder and ponder and I think and I come to the conclusion that, hey, grunkas are Zorish. Or 4. Spiritual. This one can be, well, interpreted in different ways. Either there's a divine intervention and then I have this revelation that grunkas are Zorish, or there's an unexplained phenomena and it makes me feel that grunkas are Zorish. So I believe that beliefs can be acquired or changed with these 4 factors. Now, of course, if you have factors, 2 or 3 factors working together, it may change or you can get to acquire beliefs much faster. Now, there's one more point that I want to make here, is that not everything has the same value to change the beliefs. For example, I'm going to use number 2, the social environment, which I find is actually the most poignant for this point, is this. Let's make 3 people here. 1, there's a stranger on a train. I live in Japan, trains are more prevalent than buses. 2, a very good friend. 3, a neighbor I do not like. Now, let's just say that this stranger on the bus tells me that a grunka is not Zorish. Well, here is my choice. I could either choose to listen to him or choose not to listen to him and to hold on to my belief system. Now, to answer, are you talking to me too? Yes, I do. Even if you close yourself, it does get in your subconscious. I do believe that. That was just a side point. Anyway, so I've got this stranger telling me that grunkas are not Zorish. Okay, it's food for thought. I'll think about it. Maybe it will change my belief a little bit, or up or down. Because the belief is either very strong, medium, weak, or in the negative values. Now let's just say I've got my very good friend who tells me. Now this friend, I've had for a very long time. I trust him. I believe him. We've been through a lot together. And this friend comes to me seriously and say, grunkas are not Zorish. Well, this has a high value to me. And there's a very good chance that my belief system will change even faster. What happens if I have like 3 or 4 of these friends all telling me at the same time that grunkas are not Zorish? Whoa! I'm probably going to have a belief mover event in me. Now if I've got 20 strangers on a train all telling me that grunkas are not Zorish, I'm probably going to start to believe it a bit more. Now here comes a neighbor I do not like. And he's telling me, yeah, I tell you now, grunkas are not Zorish. Now I do not like him. Am I going to listen to him? Most likely not. Most likely I'm going to put a negative value to what he's telling me. And then it's probably going to reinforce my own belief that grunkas are Zorish. He's telling me that grunkas are not Zorish, but I don't like him. But I'm going to believe even stronger. It's going to have a negative value, and it's going to make my belief even stronger. I'm not going to come near him. I'm going to stay closer to my belief. So this concludes the video about the basics of belief according to me. I would like anybody to please leave comments at the bottom, or even better, make a video response to this. And I'm willing to hear negative and positive comments. These are just ideas. Let's talk about them. Let us have an open sharing of ideas and honest discussion about all this. Because this is so important. The basics of belief, how do we make and change beliefs, is so important so that we can understand each other. And because a lot of conflicts in this world comes from this. So let's get this going. Let's continue on this. Let us try to understand each other better by understanding the foundation to which we all come from. So I hope this was not too painful, and I will continue, and I hope other people do too. See you.